hold it. We want to thank all our influences when we were growing up. Starting a reggae band was kind of our dream and the only thing we wanted to do. And then one day people started coming to the shows, and we're not really sure what happened. But thank you to the Academy, to Red Light Management and Elliot, and to HO Records. Thank you, guys.
To the founding fathers of reggae music, into the island of Jamaica, you inspired us all. Give thanks. One love.
One love, give thanks. All right. Love y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay. So y'all, I had to play that a little bit before I brought the violins in because I wanted y'all to hear that right quick. So the 2022 Grammy Awards was this past Sunday, and I, like many of the rest of you, did not watch it, and I would not, feel any type of way. It just is what it is. I can't remember the last time I watched the Grammys. I would always hear the highlights and whatnot. But here you have this group. I believe the name of their group is called Soja, or Soja. It's spelled Soja. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but they won a Grammy for Best Reggae Album for their album called Beauty in the Silences. And if you heard how when they announced that they won, all you could hear was the band playing, I guess, a song from their album, I guess maybe a signature song from their album. And there was nobody in the audience clapping until some of them said certain key things in their speech, I guess, that warranted an applause because people were like genuinely shocked. Now, as you can see, this is a band that's pretty much void of color. I guess you can like put it that way. They are an all white reggae band. I can say that I'm not the biggest fan of reggae, but if I was, I would be saying to myself, who are they? I've never heard of them, because I was looking through the comments or the Twitter threads in which I pulled this audio from, which has a video attached to it. People who are from Jamaica or who are of Jamaican descent saying, who are these guys? I've never heard of them. Now, we've always talked about cultural appropriation before, and it's still an ongoing discussion. Now, you're probably wondering why I made this a Triple P and not just a standard video. Well, that's because of two things. One, you have some Jamaicans out there. If y'all remember, there was a picture of Adele. She was wearing a bikini. It was right around the time, she came back and was showing her weight loss. She was feeling good about herself. She had a bikini. Well, she had the top on, and it was of the Jamaican flag. And then she had her hair, and I guess in what you could say Bantu knots, if you want, but they didn't look like Bantu knots. And I guess she was at some kind of festival. I don't know where it was at. And black people, FBA in particular, were just kind of joking about it and saying, okay, Adele, what are you doing? Some people were saying, I don't know, why would she do that? But you had Jamaicans actually trying to tell us to mind our business when we were trying to point out the obvious. And, when that happened, we just left it alone. But then this is the kicker. This is what made it worse, or why I'm making this video. You had some Jamaicans online try to claim that they created hip hop. And we're sitting here wondering to ourselves, since when? We know that it's some people who are of Jamaican descent who live in New York, but you did not create Jamaicans did not create hip hop on the island of Jamaica. Let's be real clear about that. Don't try to colonize something that we created. Granted, some of you are in hip hop, and there's quite a few of you who are of Jamaican descent who are in hip hop, and it is what it is. But don't sit up here and try to claim that you created it. That's not going to work. That's not going to fly. And then again, they keep trying to tell us to mind our business. Fast forward to the Grammys on Sunday, and look at who won for Best Reggae Album. An all-white band and from America, and from one of the most redneck states ever, the state of Virginia. These guys are from Virginia. They have no island roots as far as I'm concerned. They are all from the state of Virginia. They actually beat out people who are of actual Jamaican descent. They were the only white artists in that category who are from America. Notice that one of them shouted out, the roots of where it came from. I mean, that was probably the best thing that he could have said. And I think that's the one that warrants the most applause. But then I don't know what that last one was trying to say. Like, he tried to speak with that, I guess it was supposed to be a Jamaican accent, but it just really fell flat. Yeah. So to the people of the Jamaican, who are of Jamaican descent, or people who are from the island of Jamaica, what do y'all got to say about this? Because y'all have a lot to say about, honestly, y'all created hip hop knowing damn well that you didn't. Now you got this group right here who just kind of, in my opinion, came out of nowhere, and now they're winning for an album for best reggae album. And I never knew that this was a category that was televised. From the times in the past that I've watched the Grammys, because usually this seems like a smaller category. But I guess because the white group won, they said we're gonna televise it. I don't know. Maybe someone can correct me. It's been years since I watched the Grammys. Because usually they'll advertise, the more bigger categories like best, like song of the year, album of the year, artist of the year, maybe best new artist and stuff like that. But I didn't know they televised best reggae album. Someone can, if y'all watch, can y'all let me know? Because I'm confused. Put me up on game. But yeah, to the Jamaican community, y'all got to hold your own coconuts with this one. Because you've been telling us to mind our business, and that's exactly what we about to do with this, is mind our FBA ass business. All I'm doing is just bringing awareness because somebody has to.